I spent the next day finally doing the unpacking that I'd been putting off. I'd done my clothes and the essentials, but there were other bits to be done.
This is a kind of a small dorm room, actually, compared to what I've lived in. What do we got?
I put candles out. I think I thought I'd need to do romantic lighting. I had arranged to see Will later in the week. I was really falling for him. Is it weird to tell you this?
No. Okay.
I hung up a tasseled cloth scarf that was my mum's. She's a bit of a hippie.
I like the beanie. It fits well.
I brought my first ever toy to uni with me. I know it seems weird for a woman to do that, but it brings back happy memories.
Hey,
I've still got that bunny on a
honestly,
shelf
I
in my
did too,
room.
so.
It's like looking straight into the past, and some good times. Even the smell makes me happy.
Yeah.
I think I brought my old books as a comfort thing. I didn't really expect to read them at uni. They were just nice to have around. I couldn't make up my mind where to put things.
Oh my god, I know that pain so well.
It shouldn't have mattered so much, but I wanted the place to look nice.
Nah, I put it at the foot of the bed, I think.
I must have spent ages just shifting stuff around. The little choices are important.
They really are.
I guess
Like,
it didn't
you don't
make
even
any
know.
difference, really. But I was happy when I was sure I'd got it right. I wanted to feel comfortable when Will came over. Will and I, it felt like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, and just as likely to burn us both as to make us happy. But what a lovely way to burn.
That's so, like, darkly beautiful.
That Christmas, I met Will's family. We'd been together for 4 months. Do you remember me there? I was so worried I was going to say something and embarrass myself. I was much more shy back then, and I was really in love with Will, and I wanted to make sure I didn't mess anything up.
Seems
I
fair
kept
enough.
on wanting to touch him. There was this really good chemistry with him, but with family around, it didn't seem right.
Logical.
I remember he lightly touched the back of my neck as he poured me some wine, and it sent tingles into my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
The meal went well, I think.
That noise, though. Ugh. God, I don't like that noise.
You only get to make one first impression, so I probably should have worn something else. I felt quite self-conscious. I loved him so much, but that feeling I had wouldn't go away, that it was all going to end. That Christmas Day, though, I felt like we had a chance.
That's college for you, though. You're just supposed to experiment and figure out what's going on with love and life and everything.
Things were going well, but over the months, I felt the relationship changing.
Fair enough.
We often put on music to fall asleep to. Do you remember Enigma? Monks chanting and electronic stuff. We'd put that on a lot and just let ourselves drift off to the music. We listened to a lot of Portishead. Even now when I listen to them, I remember being back in that room, in his arms. I could feel the end of it all shaping up, but we had good times anyway. Though sometimes lonely, in a weird way. It felt like we were the only people in the world. Maybe I didn't mind Will getting closer to Harry because it felt like our own love was too much for two people. We would cuddle up in bed and watch TV or movies. There was a
tiny-ass
transgender
TV,
character
sorry.
on Coronation Street. We talked about that for a long time.
As one would.
Being straight, I'd never thought much about my sexuality. I never felt that I needed to. I was me. Will was just himself too, and I just kind of accepted that.
Okay.
It's funny to tell you this now, but I was never jealous of Harry. You'd think I would be, but I loved Will so much. I just wanted him to be happy.
That's adorable.
Will and me were studying English. Harry was on the course too. I'd seen the way Harry and Will looked at each other. There was a spark there. I know some people would feel jealous, but I don't know. Being around Harry made Will happy.
Okay.
I'll never forget that time. Seeing their friendship grow.
This is kind of like
As the months
making me
went
a
by,
little
we went
sad.
out less. We would go out to meet up with Harry and a couple of other friends, but it was mostly just Will and me. Those memories will always be a warm place for me. It might seem odd to you, but it was my suggestion. I told Will to ask out Harry. I loved him. I knew it would make us all happy for Will to have Harry in his life. It was something he needed to do. Helping a person find their true love, that's an honor. It's a kind of magic right there. For a long time though, I wish that true love had been me.
I mean, it's really mature, but at the same time, I totally understand. That's like, oh.
Let me paint a picture for you of the end. Will had been seeing both me and Harry at the same time for about 6 months. I can see you think that sounds weird, but it really wasn't. We were all open, safe, and honest about
Okay.
it.
That's good.
The picture.
That's
It was
what
October,
really matters.
and we met in the basement of the Royal Oak. Smoking was still allowed in pubs, and the faint smell clung to everything. It was that old, heavy pub furniture. There was the muffled sound of the George Street traffic. The chairs were covered with a tapestry weaving type of fabric that was worn away from years of use. I knew what I was going to say to Will. Before I went to university, a friend asked me what love is. I told her that love was being able to tell a person that you never wanted to see them again. Even though it broke your heart to do it, you would tell them to leave you because it was right. I
This
was
hurts
quite
me a
happy
little
with
bit.
that answer. Like love was something from a Shakespearean tragedy. I hadn't been in love when I said it. I didn't expect to have to do it. I didn't expect to be right. We need to talk.
We need to talk.
I'm not helping you anymore.
I don't think I follow.
I feel like I'm getting in your way.
You're not. This is good.
It is good,
It
but
is
it's not
good,
right. It's not
But
forever.
it's not right. It's not forever.
Isn't this what you want?
I'm happy with you. I love you, but this isn't about me.
I love you too. I want to be with you.
I know, but I don't think you should be.
Is this it? Can I do anything differently?
No, you've not done anything wrong.
I don't want this.
Me either. But it's right.
I love you.
I love you too.
That hurts.
I loved him so much. It hurt so badly to let him go. I never forgot him. Love doesn't just stop. I still carry those memories of our time together with me, like a polished stone in my pocket. It feels so real, like I can really hold it in my hands. I cherish the memory of that time we had. I've never loved anyone like that again. It took me 2 years to get over Will.
Wow.
I saw him falling deeper and deeper in love with Harry. Maybe we all could have kept on dating together the way we were. I didn't think of that as an option at the time.
Why?
2 years is a long time. I focused on my courses, got a first-class honours degree. That was a plus of feeling desperately alone.
There you go. Fair enough. I think that those were all the items that were in that we had organized in her room. But what do I click on next? Did I miss something? Oh, I did. Oh, and that's the phone call, isn't it?